know what's really, really boring? Reading books. I mean, just look at this thing. There's nothing that stands out. It's nothing engaging. It's just a bunch of words on pages. It's just so meh, you know? Frankly, I don't see how anyone can get anything out of these things. You know, I bet I could write better stories. Yeah, ones that don't have so many of those stupid word things. Stories with big, colorful pictures that can tell you everything you need to know just at a glance. Yeah, I should make a story. If only there was some kind of program that would allow me to create or weave a story all my own into some kind of book form. A storybook weaver, if you will? Storybook Weaver was released in 1994 and was developed by the Minnesota Educational Computing Consortium, who you probably know more commonly as their abbreviation MECC, or MEC. Meek? Whatever. Even if you don't recognize the name, you still probably know their multitude of educational games, including the Oregon Trail, the Yukon Trail, the Amazon Trail, the New Jersey Trail. I'll actually be looking at Storybook Weaver Deluxe, which came out later the same year and is the version that I played as a kid. It improved the interface of the original, implemented several new features, and also a bunch of new objects to help customize stories even more. I can actually remember exactly how I discovered Storybook Weaver. I was in elementary school, maybe 2nd or 3rd grade, and one of the popular kids gave this unexpected presentation where he got up in front of the class and showed us this story that he had made using the game, all about how he had been abducted by aliens in the middle of the night and he had to play baseball in order to win his freedom. Now, me being a very jealous child, I actually ran to my parents that very day and begged them to buy me the game so that I could make my own story and present it to the class. And about a week later, that's exactly what I did. I got up in front of all of my peers and told them a story about how I had been abducted by aliens in the middle of the night and had to play baseball to win my freedom. Okay, I straight up stole his idea and everyone knew it. But hey, at the end of the day, I got a cool new game to mess around with, so I like to think I came out ahead. As the title suggests, Storybook Weaver lets you create your own unique tales, providing a blank canvas to place all kinds of objects that help paint a picture. Admittedly, I'm pretty rusty at the whole being creative thing, so I think the tutorial is as good a place to start as any.
Welcome to the Storybook Weaver Getting Started tour. Let's make a story. This is the title page. In this space, you put the title of your book. Let's write about bears.
A story about bears, huh? I can barely contain my excitement.
Let's find some bears.
This short tutorial provides a basic rundown of how things work. You can easily find and place objects from a variety of different categories. In fact, there are
over 1,800 objects
at your disposal, so no matter what you think of, there's a good chance you'll find something that fits. There are plenty of cars, furniture, plant life, and all kinds of different people too, like athletes, historical figures, ethnic... well, we should move on. Yeah, we should get going. You can even edit individual objects by erasing or drawing on additional elements for further tweaking, which is a neat feature, though it is limited by your artistic skills, so for me it's pretty limited. Outside of that simple lesson, Storybook Weaver also comes with a bunch of pre-made starter stories, giving you a title and a page or two of setup as a jumping-off point. The first one of these is actually an extended guide introducing even more tools like changing the size of objects, attaching sound effects, and layering to help maximize your creativity. It also comes with a handful of genre suggestions, my favorite of which is this one involving a witch offering ice cream to a couple kids. They could not give less of a crap about the situation. I'm actually having a bit of writer's block myself, so let's look at some of these pre-made stories and see if I can find some inspiration. Butterfly Fantasy. More bears? What is it with this game and bears? A butterfly landed on one bear's head. I wish a butterfly would land on my head.
There, you happy now?
Well, you don't have to be so rude about it, man. I mean, he just wanted a butterfly of his own. I don't see a problem with it. Oh god, oh god, oh god! Well, that got dark! Even the bear in the back wasn't expecting that! Don't look so pleased with yourself, you jerk. That was so uncalled for. Your buddy there is clearly scarred for life now. That's my face. I couldn't believe it. One day at the shopping mall, I met a girl who looked exactly like me. Yeah, it's almost like you're the same person, just with a different colored shirt. Anyway, finding a girl that looks exactly like you. One day at the shopping mall, I met a girl that looked exactly like me. So I locked her in my basement so she could never steal my identity. I also bought a top hat. Finn. My sister's diary. Yesterday, I wanted to borrow my sister's soccer ball. When I went to get it, I accidentally found her secret diary. Yeah, you just accidentally found her diary, did you? The soccer ball is right there. You're a dirty liar.
What? What?
That reaction right there is amazing. I want that as my default soundbite every time I see something even remotely surprising. Half-Life 3 is confirmed?
What?
The media's unfairly attacking PewDiePie?
What?
Jet fuel can't melt steel beams? No, actually I knew about that one. Okay, back to the story. So he's reading his sister's diary, and then... I've got it! That's when the dinosaurs attacked. I also found a top hat. Before I got eaten, a plane swooped in to my rescue, but I lost the top hat. Then we flew off into space to live happily ever after. Except I didn't, because all of that was a hallucination.
Sunday, Monday.
You know, these pre-made stories have been a lot of fun, but I think I'm finally ready to create my own epic tales of wonder and adventure. Let's do this. Alright. It's done. I think I'm ready to finally show you guys my masterpiece. Now, what I'm about to present to you, keep in mind, it contains both my heart and my soul, and really speaks to me as an individual. It might make you hope, think, possibly even cry. It truly is my finest work. So without further ado, let me present to you my epic. The Greatest Story Ever Told by Critical Nobody. Disclaimer, probably not the greatest story ever told. Togaman and Lion were discussing what to do about the moon in their kitchen when Giant Baby came up the escalator they have. "Hey guys," Giant Baby excitedly said. "I brought my unicycle."
Not now, Giant Baby,
said Lion.
Can't you see Mermaid and I are having a discussion?
"Wait a second," screamed Mermaid. "We can save the rec center by having a bake sale." "What are you talking about?" yelled Ghost Boy. "What about the giant moon in the kitchen?" "What moon?" said Mermaid. "Let's party!" And party they did. Honestly, I had a great time revisiting Storybook Weaver. It's a great way for kids and sad, lonely man-children to use their imagination and express their creativity. The tools are easy to use, so anyone can quickly pick them up and understand them, and the large selection of objects available make it easy for any idea, no matter how silly, to be brought to life on the page. If you can find a copy and get it running on modern machines, which actually wasn't all that difficult, then I highly recommend checking it out. And with that, I would like to close by presenting to you, the lovely viewer, one final story. So please, enjoy. Joey was at home with his pet cat Mittens, watching some super cool videos on YouTube. His father, mother, and all his younger siblings gathered in front of the computer to watch alongside him, enjoying the insightful yet charming reviews of Critical Nobody. Joey was happy he had subscribed to his channel and vowed to tell everyone he could of its totally awesome content. And they lived happily ever after. Hi everyone, thank you so much for watching my video and for your patience while it took me 87 years to get it out. Hopefully you liked it, and if you did, please be sure to leave a rating and a comment down below. And if you're new here, then be like Joey and subscribe to the channel for more content in the future. Thanks again, guys, and I'll see you next time.